Alright guys, YouTube. It is 8 p.m. in California and so far we got quite a bit done today. Like I said earlier, this is all done. Suspension, everything's done. These sides alignment, and then the little bump stops that are right there. So we did took the front timing cover off, did the killer dowel pin, little billet piece, set the crank position sensor. I believe it was 50 thousandths of an inch gap between the harmonic balancer and the sensor. So we got the intake system off. We did the front main seal, so the front crank seal. We found a bolt for the vacuum pump. We changed the intermediate seal between the power steering pump and the vacuum pump, and then there's a little O-ring that got replaced, and then another O-ring in between the pump itself and the external side. So we got all that done. So tomorrow, yeah, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Let's go check out the list. Yeah, so that vacuum pump was actually leaking because there was no bolt on the top. So it was just dumping oil, motor oil out. The rear main seal was bad. So basically all of our paperwork is almost done. So seal's gone, so we just got this thingy to do. I have no clue what these are for. They I don't remember what they came in. Oh, they came in with the leveling kit. So I have no clue what they are. Trying to think, maybe they're spacers for the shocks. Maybe that's what they are. And I forgot to put them in. But whatever. Anyways, so there's that. Okay, so didn't do that. Killer dowel pin's done. Front timing cover, power steering, vacuum pump's done. Steering shaft we still have to do. Bleed the brakes. Carpet. The carpet's sitting in the bed of the truck. Rear diff. Tail lights, weather strip. Serpentine belt, we're gonna have to check because the pulley for the alternator is a 6 spline or 6 groove. I don't even know what I'm selling. Alternator. So alternator pulley, we're gonna have to find a 7 rib, 7 spline, whatever you want to call it. Because what's on there right now is a 6. So we just left the old serpentine belt on there, which is still pretty new. Tail lights are coming, weather strip's coming, amp and sub. We bought an app doubled in. So we're gonna do a doubled in his truck. It's a Android stereo radio, whatever. Got it on Amazon. It was $209. So these two someone else is going to do. So Sears and Auto 2000 tires and wheels. I'll probably have discount do it. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. since all that stuff's done, oh, we gotta do, it's not on here, is it? Fuel pin? Fuel filter. It's not on here. We gotta do the, I thought it was on here. So we got fuel pin and governor spring. So that's what we got to do tomorrow. That's what we're gonna try to do tomorrow. We're gonna try to do this and this at least tomorrow, because the fuel pump or the injection pump sits right underneath the intake. That's going to be sitting there, and then I want to get this done tomorrow. Get that out of my way. So anyways, I guess we didn't do anything. Yeah, so we pretty much really didn't make a dent. But the killer dowel pin, the front timing cover, power steering vacuum pump, that was a pretty big job. And we got all that done. I like how the the seals come with these tools right here. So this little tool right here, you know, it presses, you can press the seal in and it goes in to that depth, so you have a continuous depth all the way around, which is the depth it needs to have. And also when you how this one worked, I don't know if they all work like that, but this one, when I beat the seal in with this tool, it actually stayed on, and then when you put it on the crank, it centers the whole timing cover. So this way you're not drooping down when you're tightening the bolts, or you're not too high, so you wouldn't have a gap here or a gap here in the seal. So it centers this over the crank, and also the you know, it came with the little sleeve. Yeah, so the rear main seal also had the same style of seal tool. So that's a rear main seal one right here. So you just drive it into the front timing cover. You drive it into there and it stays in there, and then you drive that one into the rear crank. I don't even know what it is. I'm so lost for words. Anyways, the little housing that houses the seal. Anyways, so you drive it into there. It sets the depth, the proper depth of the seal, and then you can use that as a guide too. So that cover, the rear crank seal and cover and everything, that stays centered on the crank, because when I first put it on, I didn't think about putting that tool or leaving that tool in there, and I was looking at it and it looked like it was down too far, because the bottom opening was bigger than the top opening. So I took it all off and redid it with that tool installed. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. Man, what a vacation. So, the things you do for kids, I guess. But the rest of the stuff's pretty easy. I mean, the pusher kit's gonna take 20 minutes. The fuel pin and governor spring, I'll say an hour. Steering shaft, I'll say an hour. Bleed the brakes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Rear diff, I'll say an hour with cure time and everything. You know, cleaning it all out, cleaning all the old junk out, and then whatever, fuel filter, 5 minutes. Gauges, amp sub, radio, yeah, everything I don't know, I got another day. Interior might take a half day. So I would say a day and a half. But I'm waiting on the radio, waiting on speakers. I'm gonna paint the dashboard, get all it cleaned, do all that. I still have to do that, and then I'm gonna call the windshield guy and have him replace my Acura windshield and then the kid's truck windshield. So he can come here, he can do that, so that's no time of mine. Yeah, I gotta go online and see if I can find a 7 rib, 7 fin, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, alternator pulley for that truck, because we got that new. Oops, sorry. I guess I can't record without light. Anyways, we got that new belt, a gator belt, or not gator, Gates, the Micro V belt. So, anyways, this one's actually for my 99 Dodge. And then his is 080830 HD. So 080830 HD is his, 080810 HD is mine for my 99 24 valve. Yeah, I think it's because of bigger harmonic balancer or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, I could pretty much start throwing some stuff away. That's good. That's a lot of work. With it being this hot, if it wasn't this hot, it wouldn't be as bad. But it's so hot, it makes it really bad to work in. So, alright guys, that's it. That's gonna do it. Like I said, I want to get the pusher intake installed, or actually I want to get the fuel pan and governor spring installed. That'll probably be priority number 1 tomorrow, and the steering shaft. I got to do those 2 before I put the pusher in. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, knock out the steering shaft, and then I don't want to do the gauges and anything until the windshield's replaced. I think it's a seal. It's not a glue-in windshield. It's got a rubber, like a boot, like an H-style seal. Anyway, so I'm gonna have him. He'll come the next day. All I gotta do is call him and say, hey, come change my windshield, and then he'll come the next day. I've used him, I don't know, a couple times, maybe 4 or 5 times for my Dodge, for my Civic, for another car, and then the back window of my Dodge. And then I refer him to all kinds of people because he's super quick, and they have, I think, a 1-year warranty or lifetime warranty or something on their installs and whatever. But alright guys, I gotta go take a shower, and I'm gonna relax for the rest of the night. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do.